Everybody's Psychic Hunter David. Well, this is take 3. The first one didn't work. I was in the middle of something else with Chloe outside. And the second one, I didn't even hit the record button properly. Anyway, so this is an intense week. Be ready. Please fasten your seatbelts. And on top of that, really be careful what you say. Getting into the energy of Wednesday through Sunday. Sunday's a whopper. Saturday's a whopper. Many things are going to happen. The walk-in prime minister has got to be very careful being a Pisces because his planet Neptune, primary planet, is going to move into the constellation of Aries. And it could make him have this sort of fighting spirit. And he's got some things that are good. He's got the North Node in Pisces, but Pierre Poilievre is a Gemini and he has Jupiter there, not unlike Donald Trump had last year. So it's neck and neck as far as I'm concerned. When I hear this thing about one's leading the other, I don't believe that. I think it's going to come down to the last minute and who actually even bothers voting. So we shall see about all that stuff. But Neptune will be in the constellation of Aries right through the elections. So it's going to be there for many, many months. Jupiter is going to be there till the end of June in Gemini. So like I said, they're both neck and neck. I'm not going to give my opinion, but I'm just telling you what's going on. So don't shoot the messenger. The other thing I was going to talk about here is, of course, the whopper about this week. As we conclude the week, I would say from Wednesday onward, watch what you say. Be very, very careful about threats. Threats will not be taken lightly. Again, you never know who has their iPhone or their cellular device on record in their pocket in a meeting or anywhere. A lot of people are doing it. It's not against the law anymore. Before you had to let people know, hey, I'm recording you. That today is not, they can't control that. It's like everybody's got a camera and a recording device in their pocket. So there's a lot going on. So be prepared for this weekend. The following day, Neptune, that rules Pisces, as I've stated with Mr. Carney, moves into the constellation of Aries. This is, like, as I've said, psychedelic craziness. People have to be very, very careful. For someone that's the artist, the Aries, that's the artist, the designer, the creative talent, they can just soar. They can explode. Anybody with Cancer ascendant, remember your talent in regards to creativity and expression are there. Capricorn ascendant, you've got all of this opportunity with home, things that you never imagined can be actually brought into conscious reality using creative visualization. Not the best time to meditate into regards to creating creative visualization during eclipse season, but the day after it's not going to be a problem. So the Sunday you're not in a problematic situation. But this is, as I've said, an intense week. Be aware, be careful what you write, say, and type. Careful, careful, careful. It will definitely be held against you, so be careful. Because believe me, people are going to be complaining after the fact, saying, I shouldn't have said, I shouldn't have brought it up. But don't do it from the beginning. Just don't do it. Anyway, I'm around. I have availability. Remember, the special ended. I held it on until yesterday, but it's done now. But it's back to the norm. So the full reading, full consult is $113. That includes HST. 40 minutes is $79.10. And for house parties, it's $75 per person. That runs approximately a half hour each, minimum 8. If you have 10, then the host or hostess being the 11th is free. And there's a deposit of half for the whole thing when I book the person for the house party. Internationally, it is $100 US, and that is payable on PayPal through my website at www.psychichunterdavidwilliamson.com. Anyway, get out, enjoy. It's nippy in Toronto. It's -1. Surprised Chloe's sitting here because she doesn't do well in -0, but she wanted out. She had to get out. She wasn't feeling too good. I think it was because she needed to use the restroom and didn't want to in front of the cat and me. And that's okay too. Anyway, I wish you guys all the best. You heard it here first. Cheers. Take care. Bye.